What's up, conscious creators? Alex here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-realization and manifestation. And in this video, I want to share with you a super simple but super powerful law of attraction technique you can use to bring more of what you want into your life, whether that be in the realm of health, career, business, or relationships. Do this before bed and things are going to radically change for you. And just a very quick announcement before we get straight into it. A few more slots have opened up for the free one-to-one with me to see if you'd be a good fit for the Consciousness Revolution program. So go to speaktoalex.com or wait till the end of the video for the full announcement. So I don't know if law of attraction is the best word to describe this creation process, but it's the most commonly searched term when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to creating faster and more efficiently more of what you want to create in your life. And New Thought era mystic Neville Goddard has had arguably one of the biggest influences on the techniques practiced in the law of attraction / manifesting community. And he had this concept called going to sleep in the wish fulfilled. Going to sleep in the wish fulfilled. And it's arguably one of the master sword swipes when it comes to manifesting techniques. But there is one pivotal part of this process that most people who have been following the teachings of Neville Goddard and relaying them in a newer format often miss out. So you're going to want to stick around and I'll get into it. But just before we do, if you're finding this interesting so far, hit that like button. It helps us to get out to more people who can be helped by this. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this information. But really, did you do it? I knew I could count on you to do it. So let's answer these questions. How do you do this technique? How do you make it the most powerful? And what's the missing key here? Neville Goddard said, if you will give up all your former beliefs in a God apart from yourself and claim God as your awareness of being, you will transform your world. So Neville is saying here that the ultimate creative force is within ourself, and the doorway to it is through our awareness of being. So many people talk about and teach visualization and emotionalization, bringing to consciousness through your imagination the visions of your compelling future and how those realities would feel as if they were true now. But what they often miss out is the direction to first become aware of your being, which is the foundation on which these visualizations actually come into fruition. So in order for you to start putting this into practice, supercharge your manifestations and deepen your level of well-being at the same time, when you get into bed tonight, before you go off to sleep, perhaps lie on your back so you're not going to drift off straight away. Usually when people lie on their back, it takes them a little bit longer and it just helps them to sink into this hypnagogic state where you're kind of half awake and half asleep. You're on that borderline between the waking state and the dream state. You're going from the faster alpha brain waves and beta all the way down to the theta. And the theta is what you're in just before you go to sleep, where you start slipping towards the delta and hit delta at deep sleep. And that window of opportunity you have to reprogram your subconscious mind to connect to the infinite intelligence within you is golden. So before you bring to mind your vision of your compelling future, first become aware that you are aware. Become aware of this beingness. Become aware that you simply are. It's this sense of being. It's this sense that you are before all of these concepts about who you supposedly are. Those are ideas in the mind. There is one who observes them. There is one who experiences your thoughts. Whatever you experience, you are aware of. So check that out in your experience. Become aware that you are aware and rest in that awareness as you then bring to mind these compelling futures, using all five senses if you can. Using your imagination, play in your mind these mental movies, visions of particular outcomes or milestones. If things were going really, really well in your career, business, health, or relationships, what would you be experiencing? What would you see? What would you hear? What would you even smell or taste? As Neville Goddard said, give your imagination all the tones of reality. And most importantly here, what would you feel? What would you feel as if these realities are true now? Actively live it in your imagination. Actively live the whole show. And keep doing this as you drift off to sleep. And this is the full embodiment of falling asleep in the wish fulfilled. This is the full embodiment of Neville Goddard's technique. And in the coming days, weeks, and months, maybe things don't exactly plan out how you expected them to straight away. Don't judge too quickly. Keep the faith. We don't know on one level exactly what life's going to throw at us, and we don't know the bridge of incidents that will lead to these outcomes. But what I can tell you is that it's going to make your outcome a lot more likely. Many people find that synchronicities, serendipities, signposts, solutions, intuitions, and people seemingly seem to drop in out of nowhere like magic. And this bridge of incidents opens up, often taking twists and turns that you wouldn't have usually expected, and often full of ups and downs and jeopardy, but yet ultimately arriving at a place quite close to your vision. But the thing is, you are going to have to take some action. I mean, there might be someone that can just sit on the sofa and have their manifestations fly through the window, but for most people, it's going to need some momentum, especially if you have big dreams. And these intuitions will usually rise to the surface so long as you stay present, so long as you stay internally still and not have all these negative thoughts distracting you, not become identified with the negative repetitive thoughts, and stay present and stay true to the vision. So as you can see, it does also mean overcoming doubts, fears, insecurities, limiting beliefs, and with that being said, this is part of what we work on the Consciousness Revolution program, which is a one-to-one coaching program with me to help you overcome any low self-esteem or low confidence or overthinking that's holding you back from what you really want to create in this life. If you're done with a mediocre 9 to 5 and want to create a kind of lifestyle job which maybe even positively contributes to the world and rewards you with abundance and freedom, or perhaps you're a conscious entrepreneur who's had some momentum but needs help taking things to the next level, then this program's for you too. So with that being said, go to speaktoalex.com and book a time for us to speak about solving your problems if this resonates with you. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new information helping you with conscious personal growth. Peace.